It's Laura here at the Charleston Holistic Center, and today we're talking about make your divine appointment. Yes, your appointment with the divine. It's important that you make that appointment because this is how we get our inspiration. This is how we uh, recharge ourselves spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and yes, physically. So, how do you make a divine appointment? How do you do it? Well, one way is meditation. You can go into meditation, all right? And you can get really still. And I'm not talking physically still necessarily, all right? If you're in meditation and your nose itches, I'm one of those people who say scratch your nose because let's not meditate on scratching on our itching nose for 5 minutes. Instead, take 7 seconds, scratch your nose, and then you're not thinking about it anymore. Okay, if your hip hurts, move. Um, but I'm talking about getting your mind still. So we still our mind. And that is really, really tough. I understand that because our brain chatter, 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 chatter. Down the rabbit hole, squirrel. It's what happens, right? But you focus on a particular thing. Love is a really great one to focus on. Seriously, because the divine is love. So go into meditation and you focus on opening your crown, opening your heart, and love. It's one way to make a divine appointment. By the way, you can go into meditation by walking in nature. You don't even have to be meditating. You can go walk in nature. That can be your divine appointment. Anything that gets you out of all of this crap out here and allows you to settle and listen. Now, the divine is not necessarily going to talk to you in English. I don't know. Usually doesn't happen. People who hear God talk, you know. But instead, you may get a feeling. You may get an image. You may get a scent. You may just suddenly know something. You may just suddenly think about something that you hadn't thought about before. The whole point is to allow yourself to settle so that you can get out of fight, flight, freeze for long enough for yourself to open and just be able to listen for a few minutes. It puts you into what's called a resource state, where you can open your crown, where you can open your heart, where you can get access to ideas you hadn't thought about before, concepts that you hadn't thought about before, answers, solutions that you hadn't thought about before. This is about what you do when you make a divine appointment. You're working to allow the fight, flight, freeze to go away so that the divine inspiration can come in and help you out. Whether it's a spiritual recharge, a mental recharge, an emotional recharge, or a physical recharge, all of those are possible with a divine appointment. And yeah, if you're in meditation and squirrel, just come back. Just come back. Okay, that's the whole thing. You just come back and settle back down for a moment. Or it's the nose itch. Okay, 7 seconds, scratch your nose, settle back down. Okay, make your divine appointment. It'll help. And practice works for this. So there you go. Just saying. Thank you and namaste.